Hi, everybody. Ukulele here in Oakland, California, wishing you a happy Believe in Music Week. I'm here on behalf of Color Brand Music and NAMM Foundation, and I'm so excited to continue with another uke break. So hopefully you've enjoyed some of these uke breaks this week, and we've got one more for you, and this one is a very special technique on the ukulele we call chucking. This is what happens when you make percussion out of your ukulele, and to get a sense of what that might be, take your left hand and kind of mute the strings with your left hand, just gently putting your fingers there. With your right hand, go ahead and strike the ukulele with your index finger, and you'll get this kind of percussive dead sound. Now, this is what happens when you use your left hand to mute and your right hand to strum. However, the traditional chuck on the ukulele is done with the strumming hand all at once. So what you're going to do is take this part of your hand, you're going to put it against the ukulele here, and you're going to try to mute the strings and see if you can still scratch at the strings while your hand is making contact. Check it out. So see, it kind of has that dead sound. It's not as strong as when you do it with your left hand. It's kind of weak. But this is pretty much the sensation of touching the strings and strumming at the same time. So now what you want to do is remember where your hand is right now. And when you go back to your strumming, you're going to want to try to move your strum in that strum motion and aim for that exact same spot with that part of your hand. So see if you can kind of like put your hand there, kind of set your target, and as you come down for a strumming motion, try to land there. And it's totally fine if your hand rests on the strings after you're done with the strumming motion. And that will create that nice percussion, or a percussive click. And once you get the hang of the angle, it's kind of like landing an airplane. You're kind of coming in at an angle and resting down on the strings. Once you get that, you can add a little bit of a rotation of your wrists, kind of like a batter, rotating the hips to swing through the ball. That's what your hand is doing as you rotate and make a strum. So again, try that all together. Try to remember, aim for that same spot every time. Just give that nice dead sound. And again, once you get comfortable with that position, you can really lean into it, get a nice click. Okay, so once we've got that chuck down, we have to learn how to place it in the middle of a strum pattern. So what I like to do is I like to first try to practice strumming and chucking. So do a strum first, and then do a chuck. And strum, and chuck. Feel like a aerobics instructor. Strum, and chuck, and strum, and chuck, and strum, and chuck. You're doing great. There you go. Nice. Yeah, and this is the most basic kind of chucking pattern, is to alternate between strumming and chucking. So if I were to count it out, counting to 4, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you have that in your head, you can take any strum pattern that you know and try to add the chuck on beats 2 and 4. So I can take the swing strum, which is just a down up in an uneven pattern, swing strum. And I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and then add the chuck here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's kind of the basic swing strum with a chuck. If you broke it down, you get down, up, chuck, up, down, up, chuck, up, down, up, chuck, up, down, up, chuck. And oftentimes I refer to this as the wing-a-whack strum. When I was young, Miss Jones, my first grade teacher in San Diego, California, she was teaching us The Lion Sleeps Tonight. But instead of the words weem-away, she would say wing-a-whack. A wing-a-whack, a wing-a-whack. So that just kind of stuck in my head. But that's exactly the rhythm that we're doing right now. Wing-a-whack, a wing-a-whack, a wing-a-whack. So whatever gets you to remember that rhythm, try to use that. And that's our first little checking pattern. So now we're going to try our first song. This is Don't Worry, Be Happy. We'll just do a little bit of it just so that you get a hang of doing it in a song. C, D minor, F, and back to C. Give it a try. 1, 2, 3, go. C, D minor, F, back to the C chord. All right, try it out. Here's a little song. Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note, but don't worry. Be happy. In every life we have some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't worry. Ooh, 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 ooh. Be happy. Ooh, ooh. One more time. Don't worry. Be happy. All right, so that's one way to do the chucking pattern. That's a swing and a chuck. You could do the same thing with this next song. This is also going to be the same strum pattern, but this song is called Honey Baby. All right, Honey Baby by 3+. And it's got the A chord, so we're going to use some different chords here to practice. A, middle finger on the top, 2nd fret, index finger on 1. And then we're going to bar 4, C sharp minor. Then we're going to bar 2, B minor. And then we're going to do E7, 1, 2, 0, 2. So you try that A, bar 4, bar 2, and E7. Same strum pattern. And see if you can jam this island tune, Honey Baby. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, Yeah, keep it going. Drums. All right, so hopefully you got some chucks in. We got one more song we're going to do, and this one's going to feature a different strum. I like to call this the Reggae Strum. We're going to take the rock strum that you might have learned earlier, kind of take that vibe, and we're going to add the chuck on beat 3. Instead of having it on beats 2 and 4, we're going to do it on beat 3. It's going to give it a nice halftime feel. So you might want to practice first going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you're doing this, I like to do the crazy sway. I sway from one side to the other side. And it reminds me when I'm going to put that chuck in. Here, 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 here. Hey. All right, and then we're going to add the rest of the strums, but pretty much as long as you're going in this motion with down this fast, and you can do all the strums if you want. You can go down up the whole time, as long as you put the chuck in the 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then your strum pattern is going to be A-okay. All right, so this song is a song by Matisyahu called One Day. And I know we've been having a tough time. 2020 is behind us. We are moving forward to 2021. And I hope one day we can be together again. So let's get through this together. We're keeping the music alive. We're jamming together. And one day we'll have peace. And one day we'll be together again. Here's one day. Try out this strum pattern for you. A reggae strum like this. See? G, A, F, C, G. Yeah. See, you get that crazy sway, you get it. Yeah. All right, let's bring the rest of the band in here. Sometimes I lay under the moon and I thank God that I'm breathing. Then I pray, don't take me soon, 'cause I am here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it will all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play. One day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. One more time. One day, one day, one day. One day, one day, one day. Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in. Happy Believe In Music Week. Take care of yourselves. Take care of everyone around you. Stay safe, and Yukon.